Hello and welcome back to The High Society. We hope you are having a wonderful day. Sit back and relax as we spice up your life with a dose of luxury. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your money is no object. Of course, you already have the luxuries of a beautiful mansion, cars, planes, and jewelry. But there is nothing like owning your own private island. Owning an island for members of the high society for private leisure is not out of the ordinary for those select few. Indeed, we are talking about the wealthy, billionaire CEOs and the high-income celebrities. For them, buying an island in Hawaii or maybe the tropical suburbs can be either a way of investment or for their own private leisure. Or perhaps just because they can. But owning your own island comes with a hefty price, as high as a whopping $600 million. Yes, you heard it right, and that's exactly what today's video is about. So guys, hold on to your checkbooks and sit somewhere so you won't fall after hearing the prices of these islands. Because today, we will be going over the top 10 most expensive islands of all time. But before we begin the video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, The High Society, for more content and turn on the bell notifications to receive new updates. Coming in at number 10 on our list, we have Big Darby Island, Bahamas, $40 million. When we think of islands, the Bahamas is indeed the first to pop up in our minds. The 552 Darby Island is located in the Bahamas and is 250 miles from Miami. The island is surrounded by the crystal clear turquoise water of the Caribbean and is lined with pleasing white sandy beaches. It just gets more beautiful and calming there. It also has a magnificent run-down English-style castle, which was built in the 1930s, which could potentially be renovated to any place, a residence or maybe a clubhouse, or they would perhaps retouch it, with the essence of modern architecture with its history still intact. If you want to be the new owner of this magnificent island and could potentially make you neighbors with the likes of Johnny Depp and Tim McGraw, you gotta pay $40 million. Number 9. DULICHIUM Island in Greece for $50 million. Situated to the northwest of the Greek mainland, near the gateway to the Gulf of Corinth, DULICHIUM is Greece's largest private island, which is currently waiting for someone new to claim it theirs. This hilly, beautiful island surrounded by the mesmerizing deep blue to light green of the Ionian Sea stretches to 1,335 acres of land and has about 4,000 olive trees and shrubs in it, which is pretty much everything the island has. It is a great target for investors who want to turn this island into one of a great tourist attraction among many in Greece, or for anyone who wants to keep it to themselves as their vacay spot for paying $50 million. Number 8. Shelter Island, Montana, $59 million. Arising from the waters of Flathead Lake, located in the northwest corner of the state of Montana, Shelter Island is just one of the many islands found on its surface. But Shelter Island is rather an island of temperate charm in the sea of tropical havens, hence the most remarkable of all. This 24-acre piece of land is all set to become the largest private home in state of Montana, with a unique 32,000 square foot property featuring 24,000 square foot mansions, heat, porticos, and outdoor entertainment facilities. Any person who wants to own this island of temperate charm can buy it for $59 million. Number 7. OMFORI Island, Greece, $60 million. The Greece mainland is, as we all know it, literally surrounded by many beautiful islands, adding to the appeal of the tourists visiting the mainland. OMFORI Island is yet another beautiful island located in the Ionian Sea. OMFORI Island at present is not inhabited by anyone and only has one building. The place is so beautiful, like any other Greek island, with its pristine beaches and spectacular turquoise waters. Anyone who could invest in this island can turn this uninhabited island to a paradise for tourists, or one can buy this place and turn it to their own exclusive heaven and place to escape into calmness. Number 6. CAYE Chapel Island, Belize, $65 million. If you are a person who is a sucker for water sports and activities and would spend a good amount of money to own a place where you could do all of your favorite water sports, then CAYE Chapel Island is your perfect destination. This small island in Belize is 16 miles to north-northeast of Belize City and 3 miles to the south of Caye Caulker. Was once owned by Belize's first African millionaire Isaiah Emmanuel Morda. The best thing about this island is that it is adjacent to Bacala Chico National Park and Marine Reserve, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a part of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, which is the world's second longest barrier reef and home to the Great Blue Hole. You can go for a scuba diving trip there as you desire. The island also features an airstrip, 18-hole golf course, 25,000 square foot clubhouse, and various conference facilities. This island is quite the luxury and is set to become more luxurious since the multinational hospitality company Four Seasons is opening their luxury resort by 2021. Featuring approximately 50 private estate lots, 35 private residences, and 100 guest rooms and suites. Well, this makes me want to visit CAYE Chapel even more for a luxurious holiday. Number 5. Macapule Island, Mexico, $95 million. Located in the Sea of Cortez, this beautiful 5,229-acre island lies a couple miles from the shore and the little resort town of Las Glorias Beaches. This small island spanning 23 kilometers is underdeveloped, but if you were an ambitious and savvy investor with about $95 million to burn, you could just about seize this opportunity and turn this island into a true beauty and maybe a tourist attraction. Since it's close to the shore, the development should be precise and smooth, and on the bright side, Macapule Island's close proximity to the United States could bring in some big spending Americans to this magnificent piece of land. Number 4. Ronde Island, Grenada, $100 million. This 2,000-acre private island in the Lesser Antilles chain of the Caribbean Sea was listed for sale as of October 2007 for US $100 million, making it the most expensive listed island property in the world. Ronde Island, like most of the islands, is untouched and yet to be developed in any way. This jewel-like piece of land, it has truly a breathtaking setting and rich wildlife. It will be up to the new owner either to turn it into a resort, perfect for destination beach weddings or relaxation destination, or maybe just to keep this private piece of paradise to themselves. This island has a swim-through cave opening to an underground cavern decorated with stalactites and quartz crystals, which is indeed totally mesmerizing and one epic place to see and experience the romantic setting beneath. One wouldn't dare to miss this swim through the cave, right? Number 3. Rangaye Island, Thailand, $160 million. Thailand is surely a place of beautiful islands, the beautiful Phi Phi Islands and the neighboring Phuket. Thailand has got it all. You can surely visit these places for a honeymoon with your sweetheart, or maybe a fun trip with your best buddies. But how about owning a private island all to yourself in one of Southeast Asia's most beautiful areas? If you want to, then Rangaye Island is everything. RONDE Island is a 110-acre land with shimmering white sand beach and crystal clear water featuring lush tropical forests best described as where blue meets green. It's wonderful and is every bit as beautiful as its more famous neighbors and with a picture-perfect view of the Indian Ocean. This island is just 20 minutes away from the Phuket International Airport. With the beauty of this island, it comes in a hefty price of $160 million and is up for sale for anyone who wants to own this mesmerizing island in the southeast of Asia. Number 2. Lisbon Island, Portugal, $310 million. Some estimates for this huge island claims that the island will be on sale for $350 million. But to avoid the risk factor involved in going too far ahead of ourselves, let's just leave the estimate close to the listing price of $310 million. Virtually, this island is just at the doorstep of Lisbon, and it spans to a massive 3,000 acres. There has been talk that the island will be converted into a luxury golf course with residential units. As the island is a major spot for potential development, it sure is unusual in the fact that this island is underdeveloped, despite being so close to a heavily populated area like Lisbon. It is most likely that the island will be purchased by a group of investors with a view to develop it, well, however they want. But then it's all just mere talk until someone with a huge amount of money decides to make a $1 million purchase, or in this case, a $310 million purchase. And number 1, the Lanai Islands, Hawaii, for $610 million. The last on the list, the Hawaiian Lanai Island, is the most expensive island in the world. Lanai is quite popular throughout the world since it's the 6th largest in Hawaii. Lanai is the costliest island on the planet, and it's only fair that a rich person owns it. This island was bought by the owner of the Oracle, Larry Ellison. As of now, this island is worth a whopping $610 million, but it was said that this island's price at one time was $1 billion. If you don't think you know what you are going to do there, then don't worry, because there is a plethora of things. You can shop from famous boutiques, or you can visit the Hilopo Bay and witness marine life. It's also fitting that Ellison himself is widely known for his passion for yachting, both the recreational and competitive kind. Yes, the super rich have their own way of combining their hobbies. Since Lanai Island is a resort, there are plenty of activities you can do there, from yachting to going for a shopping spree. Ellison bought 98% of Lanai for around $500 million from fellow billionaire David Murdoch, and now worth $610 million, thus earning the place for a well-deserved spot on the top of this list. Though this island is overly expensive, the gorgeous beauty and spectacular location just does it justice for its price. Alas, that was the 10 most expensive islands of all time. Let us know in the comments section below what island you would purchase if you ever got the money to buy one, and why you want to own your own private island. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. Do not forget to drop a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, peace and love. Sincerely, the High Society.